Welcome to episode 2, Electric Boogaloo. Well, is this episode 2?
Yeah.
Or did you guys do more without
No,
me?
the other ones were dead.
Oh, okay.
The ones I recorded Nick a long time ago are dead.
That frame rate, though. Actually, this runs okay. So I'm gonna keep spinning the whole time.
No, that was the first time we tried to record this. There was actually an issue where that was happening.
Where it kept spinning?
Yeah, so we couldn't play it. We had to wait like 4 weeks.
I've noticed that a lot. Oh, PS4, because I've noticed that a lot with 360 controllers, where they love spinning sometimes.
Don't forget you can dash with X.
Don't forget Dash and Dawson.
Well, they can fix that car if it's broken because they're the mechanics.
Oh, dear.
Ugh!
What about American Alpha? They can't fix those knees.
I was gonna say they could bring it back to life also because they're also the revival.
Yes! They actually did a really good interview on Stone Cold Show, if you guys hadn't heard.
I haven't because I don't really watch podcasts.
I did not know.
Every Stone Cold episode is, let the damn kid get over and sell that DDT. Every episode.
I think they sell a DVD.
That's what I thought you were going with as well.
Who sells DVDs besides indie wrestlers?
That's true, but they sell their own DVDs.
That's true.
They
and they
sit
sell
out in front of the door.
and poorly made and poorly designed t-shirts.
And
Correct.
you know who buys them all?
Justin?
Yep.
Still?
Yep.
And his house?
Yep.
Man, my nose is itching.
That does not help you in playing this game.
No, it doesn't. If anything, it's a detriment because I can't use both hands on a controller.
Well, I can scratch your nose if you need me to.
Look at that statue.
It sure is a statue.
I'd imagine I have to do something with it. Let me kill these peeps for. Oh no, these are good guys.
Yes, you
Christian's
have to collect.
No, looking forward with your eyes, let the truth reveal.
Get that tattoo out of here.
Tattoo?
Wasn't that tattoo?
That's Nasna Dagonya who does tattoo. Or tattoo who does Nasna Dagonya, which you would know because that's the actual Russian one. Why can't I throw stuff?
You're hitting. That's cars.
There's a separate throw for just cars?
I told you this!
Why just for cars? That's
Because cars are important. They blow up gates. Then you need them to progress in the game. All the little stuff doesn't really mean anything.
Oh,
So
shit.
while I was trolling Instagram the other day, I found a fan art of Cars, like the Disney movie.
Yeah.
And it's just this amorphous pink blob with huge eyes, and it crawls into an empty vehicle, and that's like how the car people became, which is pretty
You're
funny.
upsetting Laura.
Yeah, our off-screen
She's
friend
shaking her
Laura.
head very, very hard at you.
No, but biologically it makes sense.
Hey, there's no other reason why these cars are alive.
I also found somebody posted, there's an incredible Reddit page, shout out to Reddit, because this is the internet, but r/crappy design is probably up there in my top 5 favorite Reddits. It's up there with Where Did the Soda Go, and Upvote Not Because Girl. I forget the whole name of it, but Upvote Not Because Girl is really good.
died.
I died. All right, Kyle's turn. But
Okay.
r/crappy design, which is all just like bad websites with like 1996 and scrolling GIFs and like doors that say push when you have to pull them. And there's this shop that has crappy like plastic animals skeletons, and there's one that was a scorpion skeleton, and somebody got very offended because that's literally impossible because scorpions don't have skeletons. Why is that, Daniel?
Because they're asexual.
They're invertebrates.
Thank you. And they have exoskeletons, which are
Correct.
arguably cooler.
Oh, thank you for the segue. Now I can talk about a great family story.
Let's go.
Fine.
You already know what it's going to be, Daniel.
Yes, I do.
My eldest brother had pet scorpions.
Oh my god, you should have been there.
Oh yeah.
And
And
of course, they just slide right out of their shells.
Slide out the shell.
Not
Exactly.
shells,
Just
skin.
like they slide into Matt's
not a
DMs.
shell to skin.
Shut up. Anyways,
2 hops this time.
All right.
2 hops this time.
so
Crisscross.
When
Not
they-
the band.
when they slide out, they look exactly like they did, like the real bodies do.
Right.
So my brother decided it would be a good idea
Older.
eldest brother,
Yes.
decided it would be a good idea to put that on my mother's alarm clock.
Ah.
And when she went to touch her alarm clock, she freaked the F out and she bit my dad because she didn't know what else to do because she was panicking.
Like forcibly bit him with her teeth.
Yes,
Yeah,
with her
yeah.
teeth.
She
Like she
hit
grabbed
behind
onto
him
him,
and grabbed him
and
and
because
bit
he wasn't panicking and she just decided that biting him was the proper option.
Okay, not to be sexist here, but when you're a guy and you're not panicking as much as your girl, it is the most frustrating thing to them in the world. And in kind of a jerky way, I love not panicking because it's just not my personality at all. And I've gotten into so many fights with girlfriends. They're like, why are you not freaking out? And I'm like, because that's like the one rule is don't freak out, because everybody knows don't freak out,
Yeah.
Right?
which is why I've been single for so long.
Is that why?
I think that helps. I don't think that's aiding in my datingness.
All right.
I don't know.
Fair.
Apparently I need to be more mean.
Oh, yeah?
Shout out.
Oh, yeah, you just need to be a shithead. That's
Yep.
right.
Hold on, let me out. Okay, people on the internet and people on YouTube, specifically people who watch our channel and are willing to comment, I want
Why
your
are you
dating
screaming?
advice.
Oh,
Because
yes. Give us some dating
He
advice.
said shouts to the internet.
I want the segment of the internet that watches YouTube, and the segment of that segment that watches our channel, and the segment of that segment that will take the time to comment, because I know they're gonna be the Casanovas out there.
Yes, please. Please and thank you.
THEIRGUNA, capital B, THEKAZANOVAZ.
I can't spell that fast. What did you just incorrectly
Someone else,
spell?
Frank.
They're gonna be the Casanovas.
Oh, thank you.
They're not gonna be the Cassius Onos.
No,
right,
because
'cause
he's
he's dead.
fat out of a job.
Yeah, he looks bad. Still had a better run than Scotty Goldman, though.
Oh,
Ooh.
right.
There was a good Reddit sub I was reading about who had the worst run in WWE as an indie wrestler. And it was between Sami Callihan, Cassius Ohno, and Scotty Goldman. Nobody brought up the Boogeyman, who, in all honesty, he got way more than he deserved.
Yeah, I was gonna say he got pay-per-view matches.
Let the damn kid get over and sell the goddamn DDT. If I don't see anybody sell that DDT, oh, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
They got spots higher than giraffe pussy, but nobody sells a fucking DDT.
Was
I
that a
think
real
this is an
quote?
extra level that Nick and I skipped because there's
Shouts to
there's new-
Stunning Steve.
new-
Shout out to
Rescue.
Ted Fowler 361, keeping it real at the Broken Skull Ranch. I tell you what,
Why is he also Hank Hill?
because he kind of is, and you can't deny that.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Victoria,
I just
Texas.
needed to ask.
What's so good about double Texas?
I don't know,
Police
Dan.
officer just standing in the corner.
Let's kill
Punch
him.
him. Punch him with your dick.
For Harambe?
Yes.
So I was at the mall the other day, and it was one of those kiosks where they sell phone accessories, not phones.
Right.
And of course, it's the lowest scum on the earth who work there.
Yes.
And this guy literally had a shirt that just said "Dicks out for Harambe," and I'm like, you know, you're in public with like children and conservatives and like mothers. Nobody needs to see your "Dicks out for Harambe" shirt.
But he's cool and edgy.
Somebody came into my store with that shirt on.
It was
Gotta
probably
be
the same
person.
guy.
Same person, Nick. No way it wasn't.
For those of you who couldn't hear, Nick said he had that very customer at his store. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Sell that DDT.
God damn, if I didn't see a better DDT than what Ziggler put on The Miz. Ziggler and Miz are good wrestlers.
Yeah, they work really well together.
They did for the bajillionth time.
That is a number.
That is, it was not a number until I saw The Miz and Dolph Ziggler wrestle that many times.
True.
Now, if I saw Mickey and Mike Mazzoni have a match, that'd be something else.
Did you do not Nikki and Mike Mizanin on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Randall Orton.
Randall Keith. With his intermittent explosive disorder.
Hi, Dan. Hayden
Right.
Reich. Yeah, come on.
Is it?
I know, I was focusing on how to get through that laser without killing everybody.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say, you should probably not hit that. No, you gotta hit the button to turn off the
no,
laser.
but then the wall goes up and then it goes back. I was seeing this and I tried to dash through it.
Red
like
light
Dawson.
flashing, gotta make a dash.
Exactly, but it didn't work.
Dash and Dawson.
Lock
Yes.
eyes from across the boom. All right, anymore
Rude.
we're gonna get sued. I know, that's why I changed the lyric.
And I changed it back. If you're gonna quote what you shouldn't be quoting, at least quote it right.
I guess so.
Get it right or pay the price.
So there was this guy at Home Depot when I was there today who was clearly a Sikh, and for those who are not aware, it's a type of Indian religion where you wear I think it's still a turban, but it's an Indian religion and they wrap their heads. And there was this guy giving him the hairy eyeball because he clearly thought he was Muslim, and I'm just like, dude, he's a Sikh. If you're gonna be racist, at least do it right. And then I realized how dumb that sounded in my head, and I kind of just had this inner monologue as I was driving, and I'm like, well, I gotta be mad at the guy for being racist, but also I gotta be doubly mad at the guy for being ignorant with his racism.
Sure.
Because then you got people who are like, I hate Shiites, but Sunnis, they're all right with me, man.
They're just cool.
I guess that's just Sunnis who are racist against some Shiites. Some. We're getting into hot territory here. If it matters at all, I am Middle Eastern, so I'm allowed to say that.
Here's my philosophy on it.
Like how black people can say the N-word, I guess I can make fun of Muslims because I'm part Middle Eastern.
My philosophy on it is I don't really care who you are as long as you sell that DDT.
Goddamn DDT.
Speaking of
Spat all
WWE,
over me when you did that.
Nobody sells no more except Ziggler, who needs to improve his offense. He could be a main event player.
hey Buck,
Yeah.
I got a new animal. It's an octopus.
remember that time at Kineticon
Octopus are cute. Yeah.
when you did your interview?
Oh, that's gonna be in the D box. Shout out to my friend Tommy's Toy Travels, keeping it real. That guy was out putting like 3 videos a week. I think a little more.
Yeah, and you were in one of them.
I was in one of them, Kineticon. I think his second video. We'll put the link in the D box for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Probably won't.
Nah, we'll find it.
It's Nick. We'll forget.
Yeah, my friend Tommy. Somebody will link to it. Our people who are gonna give me dating advice are gonna put it in the comments.
Yep.
I actually, shout out to YouTube commenters. I have an extension for Chrome called Quiet YouTube that literally just takes all the comments out of YouTube. So it's just video and then white, and it's fantastic. Anyway, so Tommy's Toy Travels, and I was dressed as Hollywood Hulk Hogan. None of that BS ketchup and mustard, red and yellow Hulk Hogan. And I did an interview in character, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
If this is the boss level, I'm gonna make you do it, Buck.
All right.
Because I've already done this once.
Check the dispenser.
I got 1 coin for that, actually. Yeah, this is you.
All right, are we fighting a giant cauliflower?
No, it's a tank.
All right, is it like a Blastoise, like tank turtle person?
It kind of looks Blastoise-y, but it's not a turtle, so no.
My mother was a Blastoise.
And your father?
What's that line? My mother was a hamster.
My father smelled of elderberries.
Is that the line?
Yeah.
I've actually, okay, this is gonna come as a surprise. I am not a big fan of Monty Python.
That is a surprise and kind of
yeah,
upsets me.
Yeah, I tried so many times as a kid to get into it. The movies I like a little better than the show, but I was big on SNL. I was huge on Kids in the Hall. Shout out to my boy Kevin McDonald with his new podcast. Please check out the Kevin McDonald Show. I've never met him and I have no reason to do that, but he's very talented, so go him.
There's a cage of rioters on the left, by the way.
Okay. I predict a riot, a cage of rioters. No flips, just fists.
Kick flips?
No, he's still referencing Dawson Dawson.
Goddamn, let the boys get over. It was a really good episode of that podcast.
I can tell you're all about it.
They had a really good tag match against Johnny Gargano.
Hey, you did it.
Is it Johnny Gargano?
Gargano.
I always forget. Johnny Gargano and...
I'm just letting you know because you probably don't even realize what happened.
Michael McGillicuddy.
You picked up a missile. You throw it like you throw cars.
Oh! Not like I throw cars. I throw them like I throw a projectile.
No. Oh, it's just the right trigger.
Yoga missile.
Right trigger. Yes.
Triggered.
Triggered.
Right
Nick?
bumper. I'm bumpered.
Wow, Nick didn't yell triggered. This is a weird day.
At Kineticon this year, I got a triggered t-shirt.
You did, and we talked about that on one of our episodes, actually. We talked about your triggered shirt.
So here's the funny story. I got that shirt from my buddy Steve. I almost slipped up and said my friend Steve.
Oh no, he's not your friend. He's
You
your
mean
buddy.
your buddy Steve?
And
That
sometimes
Bird
they're
did?
convinced he doesn't exist.
He is my buddy Steve, who is
From the YouTube channel That Bird did?
Yes, from That Bird Did, my cohort and co-host and all the guy who does all the production. I just carry around a boom mic.
Hetero life mate, if you will.
Well, he actually has a hetero life mate, so
Yeah, I guess that would be his girlfriend, huh?
yeah, they kind of occupy that same space there. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, so I got him the triggered shirt, and he was visiting our buddy Damien, who now lives out west in LA.
Shouts to Damien.
Shout out to Damien all the way in that Pacific time zone. So Damien is living in LA, which I've never been, but people tell me,
Oh yeah?
they tell me, and then they just kind of walk away.
Why
with
are they
those bursts.
doing Disturbed lyrics at you?
You mean the sound of silence? That song is on the radio way too much.
Yeah, but it's super good.
No! Just fucking listen to the real one.
I like
God.
this one better.
I don't either. Like the Holy Diver, Kill Switch, Engage cover. Just don't.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't want to know.
It's not very good. And now, well, that was before Dio passed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
God, that was like 8 years ago.
I was gonna say, I have the Dio version on my iPod, but
Anyway, so he was out in LA and he brought that trigger shirt to be like, oh, ha ha ha, it's LA, it's gonna be all hippies who are actually triggered. And Steve said he did not wear the shirt because it was actually gonna be too much for those little LA people and he could not deal with the town. Not a fan of LA.
yeah, he was not a fan. He had a lot to say about it.
He's not a fan of much things.
That's true. He's a cup of hater.
Not a fan of my grammar.
He's not a fan of most things.
What we got here? You can't enunciate one syllable, it's just sound. Just
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh!
that's
Fuck, you did it.
a boom and that's a wrap.
Actually, it will be.
Kevin, that's a wrap. Kevin, our stagehand.
Why you do this?
Because we got a CSS. Sucks! Anyone who gets that reference, I appreciate your love of Brazilian alternative music.
Alrighty, everybody.
Fuck, I got it.
Can side ser sexy?
Sí, Fortunado.
City Girl is a really good track.
It is. You know what else is really good?
Which one?
El Guapo Tangerine.
The Handsome Tangerine?
Sí.
Alright.
Is it C in Portuguese?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
Alright, yeah, jump past this cut. Oh, this is the same one from before. No, it's not. It just looks the same.
Alright, shall we let this cutscene roll and then we'll kick everybody off?
Yes, that was the plan.
Okay.
And then you can play goofy games with Laura.
So there's a bigger tower en français, and they're going from Burma to France.
Nailed it.
Is that Jafar?
How can you tell they're in France?
There's
jacking off
mustaches.
That must have been the only clip. Okay.
My mustache.
Look at that zipper. You can't get a zipper like that anywhere in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, zipper's bigger than your head? No, sir. It's too highbrow for us.
You're very, very close to making an awful racial slur there.
I was about to sing it.
Yeah.
Ready?
No, let's
No.
not.
Nick's gonna be.
Bye, everybody! You know what I got? I got kilos in my bag. Kilos in my bag.
Zip
And the
it.
cockpit is my stash. How many kilos do you want? I can fly right to your city if you want.
That's going on the end slate.
I know. Hey, click here. You want a free iPod Touch.
Swat 4 flies for a free tablet.
Punch the monkey, win $20. It was always punch the monkey, win $20.
Laura, you made.
That was the first one.
Laura, you-
Ozzy made those, and he made $1 billion, remember?